First this news time, a live pinpoint Doppler 12 weather alert. A live look outside right now where rain and powerful gusts have us under a high wind warning. We have live pinpoint weather team coverage for you. Eyewitness News reporter Walt Buteau keeping an eye on conditions outside. But first, let's get right to meteorologist Pete Mangione, who's tracking the storm. He joins us now live in the Pinpoint Doppler 12 Forecast Center. Pete?
Hi, Vince. You can already see it's getting pretty wild out there with the heavy rain and the wind. It's the wind that could be the real big story out of today's storm. Let's take you right to live Pinpoint Doppler 12, and you can see the screen is filled in with all green, as most locations reporting anywhere from moderate to heavy rain right now. Now, in terms of the wind, a high wind warning in effect for our entire forecast area. Could see some gusts up to 60 miles an hour with sustained winds between 30 and 40 for the afternoon. And when we have winds this strong, here's what we're looking at. Snap branches are always a possibility with some power outages. In fact, already some power outages being reported earlier. You're urged to secure those outdoor objects, maybe some of that lawn furniture you've just sort of left outside over the past few months. You want to make sure that is secure. In terms of recent wind gusts, here's how we're looking. 31 miles an hour in Smithfield, 31 miles an hour in Newport, and pretty much the same in Providence. But we do have reports of a gust of 52 miles an hour coming in from Barrington. In addition to the wind, we also have the rain. A flash flood watch continuing until 7 o'clock this evening. Could see some localized street flooding. Also, we will be watching those small streams very, very closely. I'll let you know when the storm is expected to wrap up, plus a look at the next 7 days coming up in just a few minutes. Vince?
All right, Pete, we'll see you in a few. Our pinpoint weather team coverage continues now. Eyewitness News reporter Walt Buteau live downtown Providence where the wind is howling. Walt.
And we just checked in at TF Green Airport in Warwick where the wind is howling there as well. 6 cancellations for arrivals, 6 cancellations for departures. So if you're flying out of Green or Logan for that matter, a good idea to check first to make sure your flight is actually leaving or arriving on time. Downtown Providence, a steady wind and strong gusts coming up Washington. It's the type of day where you need to hold on to your hats or your car door no matter where you are in the area. Rain is falling at an angle, just acute enough to pierce the hoods of even the puffiest coats. You can fit about 5 more people in that jacket.
Yeah, it's nice and warm. I'm happy with it. I had it for a couple of years now. It keeps you through the warm through the winters.
Keeping you dry on a day like this?
Yeah, of course. Gotta keep the hoodie on, got the hat. I'm good. It has its little warm points. It's cold, and obviously it's windy. You can see the trees rattling, but it's New England weather. What can you say?
New England in January not kind to the average umbrella. They were failing left and right as the wind whipped. Gwen Anderson did her best not to let her rainbow fly away. How's your umbrella holding up?
Barely. I have to make sure I turn it the correct way so it won't break. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
You mean that?
I seriously mean it.
What do you mean by beautiful?
Without the rain, you wouldn't have life.
It's a great way to look at it, and if that's the case, we should have plenty of life today. Right now, the wind is the story, but the rain will be the story later. Potential flooding will have that tonight on Eyewitness News. Live with the mobile newsroom in Providence, Walt Buteau, Eyewitness News.
All right, Walt, thanks very much. More details on today's Pinpoint Weather Alert. Right now, National Grid is reporting that more than 3,500 power outages are taking place. Almost all of them are in Providence County. A reminder now, stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of this live Pinpoint Doppler 12 weather alert. Pete's full Futurecast coming up in about 15 minutes. Plus, don't forget, you can log onto our website at WPRI.com for updates anytime. There you can track live Pinpoint Doppler 12 radar in real time, as well as find important information about any weather alerts and warnings.